Hey, hello, how's it going? Welcome back to another Slice and Dice Textmod video. It's me, Cranberry. Hopefully you're doing well. Hopefully you're having a very chill and cool day today. I, myself, am having a pretty good one. I am still sick. If you didn't know, over the last, 5 or 6 videos, I've had a pretty nasty cold. It has not gone away. My brain is operating at, 20% efficiency. So it is an excuse, but it's also the reason why. If I'm making a lot of dumb plays, let's say, for example, if I have Golden Cup, Golden Chalice, whatever it's freaking called, and I have Second Heart, and I don't realize the obvious combo of getting plus 100 max HP. Listen, I apologize, but I want you to know it's because my brain is a big pile of goo right now. Anyway, let's hop in here. We're going to play some sort of composition that has green characters. I believe this text mod does have custom greens as well, I'm pretty sure. Well, I'm not 100% sure, so maybe I'm just wasting our time here. We'll find out pretty quickly, I imagine, there's no custom green characters. But let's play. If you want to play this text mod for yourself, you should go into the Slice and Dice Discord and find IV, aka the Docs, submission in the showcase channel for text mods. That's where you can find it. I enjoyed my first run, and I'm excited to play my second run too. And you know what? Let's really make sure we can definitely see everything. Let's crank this up a bit. So we have versatile 4 basically. And I want to... What do I want to play here? I guess we can do flex. Maybe we just do magical. I don't know. I'm trying to think of which team I had, the most or the least views of, the late game characters for. And I don't really remember. I remember, I think, taking the orange character pretty early, actually. And I remember seeing a lot of the yellow. So I think we waited a long time to see the yellow in the end of the run. So let's actually go magical here. Give me the magical team. It'll hopefully go well. Let me pick all of my tier 1s, please. I want to see a bunch of new characters. So we saw Apothecary last time. We ended up playing them. They ended up being pretty strong. I like them quite a bit. Scion, though, I've never seen this character before. This is a custom. Kill an enemy with exactly 3 HP. Okay, cool. We have target enemy poison 1. Target ally 2 shield range. Okay. And then, ooh, they're a back row character, too. Interesting. Very interesting. Okay, I'm gonna play the Scion. They seem pretty decent for a tier 1 green. Let's see how this plays out. And then we've got Scout, who I have not played yet. I'll play the Scout here. I mentioned it last time. They seem a little counterintuitive in that they have the cantrip damage, but they also have engage damage. So the cantrip could, in theory, ruin the engage, but I guess ultimately it's not a big deal because you're still dealing 2 damage to the target. They seem decent to me, at least. I don't know. We'll see. Okay. I've seen Cultivation before. Maybe there's only one custom for each of the tier 1s here. I'm not sure. But I've seen both Apothecary and Cultivation before. Cultivation was pretty strong. Let's go with Cultivation here. I think I remember getting rid of Cultivation pretty early in the last run. So, okay. Apothecary, and then... Yeah, there's only one new tier 1 red. Okay. You know what? Let's get a little wacky here. This generate looks pretty good. It's like Mystic, but with better spell. And 6 HP. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's give this a try. This seems cool. We'll play on normal mode, no tweaks. Let's see how the game plays, folks. We'll just boost these. This is fine. We'll be pretty chill and pretty defensive here, I think. Ultimately, growth looking pretty good this turn. And Scott, you gotta give me some damage here. There we go. You know what? I settle for this. That is fine by me. What do I do here exactly? You know what I could do, actually? Boost the engage, hit for 4. I like that quite a bit. We can hemlock the boar as well, so he's guaranteed dead next turn. Feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good about these characters. I will say I still have a couple more text mods to check out, but I am starting to run out of them of suggestions. I think what we'll do short term, at least, when people stop recommending text mods to me, I'll probably just go onto the text mod database and start playing some of the more popular ones. And then I don't know, at that point afterwards, I don't know what we'll do. We'll see. We'll play it by ear, basically. Maybe we'll just go back, you know what, honestly, maybe we'll just go back to hard mode. But if you have a text mod that either you yourself have made or just one that you like a lot, please leave a comment saying, hey, check out this text mod, and I will very likely look at it, and then probably make a video about it too. I was thinking also, and maybe it wouldn't be, I don't love the idea I was thinking maybe at the end of this like mini series, whatever you want to call it, I would make a tier list of all of the text mods that I play. But that feels like weird because I don't want to like tell people like, oh, this text mod is better than that one or whatever, right? Like that feels. First off, Slicing Mod is the best text mod. I'm sorry, it is just the best one, and nothing can convince me otherwise. So that's first off, real quick. There's that, but also like I don't know. It seems redundant. Or not even redundant is the wrong word to describe it. It doesn't seem like productive, I guess, to like compare the text mods. I don't know. Ooh, so more art by Nana. Very cool Marrow character here. We have some mana game of bone size. It seems pretty worth it to me to bone for this though. Right, just on its own, this mana is pretty, you know, it almost kills the bone that you summon. Right, and then the bones deal damage as well when they die, so it's pretty cool. We have some regen sides too, which are not bad. We have a self-heal, self-shield, and then we have persist. Target ally cannot die this turn, deplete. Interesting stuff. We have glass. We've never seen this guy before. What's your deal? Shield 2, cleave pain. So as long as you do this on yourself, you don't take damage. So that's neat. 4 damage, 2 damage, copycat. Target self 10 fierce. And what does this do here? Oh! Permadeath. That's scary. I don't think I want you. Cool concept. A pretty powerful side chain. I guess the idea is that if the glasses die, you can choose to run away and not die. And so that's pretty cool. And they also only have 6 HP, illustrating how fragile they are. This is a cool character. This is a little too spooky for me to play with, I think. Let's see what else we got. We got Buccaneer. We have, I assume, some inflict single-use wands here, of course. Right, there you go. We have art by Nano. We have some 2 damage cruels and a 1 damage vulnerable. 8 HP as well. Cannot be downplayed. That 8 HP is a lot for an orange, right? So that's pretty cool too. We have Wildfire here, which has 1 damage, Era Cruel single use. That's pretty cool. We have these 2 damage self-heal sides, and then we have to add Cruel to all sides this fight single use. I think, to me, the 2 most interesting characters here are Marrow and Wildfire. I'm going to go for the Wildfire here. I want to see more custom characters. So I want to leave the reds open. We'll take this. The weakened one's not that good this turn. We can probably go without it. We don't have enough mana to use the apothecary side here. And I think we're going to try... Actually, no, I'll just use this. This is fine. It kills the rat. That's good enough for me. We'll play this like so. We could poison one of the bees there, but I don't know. It doesn't matter too much to me. I think we're just better off bursting where it matters here, probably. None of you have exactly 3 HP, so that's not very good. I guess we can just do like this into this. Nothing that matters too much. Hit here, shield, and then pass. Okay. And we need 1 resource to win this fight, basically. There we go. Okay. Cool stuff. Cool stuff. Very easy game so far. A lot of interesting items here. Here's like the thing. We have 2 red characters. We got very high probability of getting access to pretty consistent cleanse here. The problem is I don't know how many of the custom reds have cleansing capacity, right? But I think in a normal magical team, Basilisk would be a pretty safe pick here. Or Basilisk Scale, I should say specifically, would be a pretty safe pick here. But we just don't know is the problem. I think I will take it, though. I have a sneaking suspicion this will be good for us. Although it's bad currently. I guess, actually, no, this has cleanse on it, too, huh? Even though I don't like it here. We need the mana to make the mana. It's a little too inconsistent to rely on being able to use this to cleanse the stone side. I'll take this. Let's try again here, I think. Well, that's pretty good. We get to kill this goblin, which I'm a pretty big fan of. And then I think we just pass the turn, and we're pretty close to being able to kill both these bees here, which should get the goblin to flee. I will settle for this here. There we go. Pretty good stuff. Okay. No new characters at all here. That's crazy. If we wanted to just win, I would take Sparky here, but I want to see new characters. I'm gonna just random me. Okay, that's Granite. That's not even a new character. This is bullshit. That's unfortunate, but whatever. Tragic, honestly, but I'm not going to restart the video here. We'll take this, whatever. This is fine. Heavy's pretty good here, and then a bit of a whiff from Wildfire. Tragic. You just burst here defensively, put this here. It's a pretty good chunk of damage into the Bramble. Okay, Cultivator once again dying. I think this will get us pretty close to lethal. I think we can hold that. Try again. Ooh. Okay. What if we just do like this into, like, burst into Hemlock here? That seems pretty good. At the very least, to me, it seems like a pretty good use of the what's it called side, of the right side. And we should be able to kill the Bramble here pretty easily. There we go. Okay, so this just kills you. And then this goes here, and this goes there. There we go. Nice. Easy Bramble kill. Very cool. Out of these options here, I think I'll take the Blessed Ring. Just so we can cover our blank on, like, most of our characters, right? Should be pretty fine. And we go to the next fight. Now, you know, I was upset about seeing Granite here, but honestly, when we think about it, it should probably work out for us well. Right, I think it's fair to say that Granite is usually pretty good on magical teams, because you can usually use your magical character to kind of juggle the Granite on that stone HP. So that's, I think, a good thing for us, ultimately. Also, I'm going to double burst here just to kill the Slimer up top. I think that makes sense. Yeah, Granite should be good, it's just that I wanted to see the new characters, that's all. I want to see the new shit. Okay, give me this, whatever, that's fine. Rescue, sure. Kill Slimer. And, I don't know, burst you. Hey, here, get the retreat. There we go, cool. Okay. Okay, so oh, you know what? I have seen most of these characters, actually. I remember the Brewer. I remember the Gorgon. And we just saw Marrow there, right? Now, Brewer is so weird. But I feel like I have to play them to see what's going on, right? This character has just so much text on it. I want to try it. And I think that Gorgon does have cleansing, which would be pretty cool with the Basilisk scale. But we have cleanse on you too, actually, huh, Brewer? Does one of your spells have cleanse? It does not. Okay, I'm going to take the Brewer, though. I'm going to go Brewer. I'm going to put this probably on Cultivation. And then if we can roll a Regen, Cleanse, Decay side on Cultivation, it'll be pretty strong. Okay. Dude, they hate his guts. What the fuck? Nope, definitely do that. Absolutely. I'll hold this as well. Here, that looks pretty good. And I guess we can just net even here on this to cleanse the stone now, right? That seems fine. I'm pretty okay with that. And you give me boost regen. Not that good, I don't think, this turn. Noxious Brew is kind of interesting. We have this, and we have a lot of heal 1 regen single casting here, huh? Very, very curious. Very curious indeed. Now they hate the Brewer? What the fuck is this, man? What the hell? Well, we can kill the Shade here pretty easily, actually, by just going boost here into kill Shade, which is pretty nice. Then we can heal here into this, which is cool, too. And then I probably just do this, and then, are you targeting? Ah, fuck you, bastard. You know what we do then? We do this in a double burst, and that is the fight over. Nice, cool. Juice, kill, flare, or anti-venom? Well, I like anti-venom, and I like kill, and I like flare. We should hopefully not need flare, because we have a big magical focus, right? So I think it's between kill and anti-venom. And I think like the same logic here, we should hopefully have cleansing cover with our double reds. So I think it's actually a kill angle here. I think kill's the way to go. And I think I will put this probably here. This seems like the best side to get copied over onto the blank. And they're killing my Granite, which is pretty fucked up. I don't love that. I like getting the growth side here on Brewer, but I do need to keep Granite alive here still, which is a little bit of an issue, I think, with these rolls. Okay, that's better though. Oh, this is mana. I forgot this had mana cost on it, which is fine. The brewer is getting bigger, which is good. But granite is poison for 2, so we need to get some cleanse on you ASAP. Or just some heal. You know what? That's also not bad. We can take this. But you know what we can do here as well? We can go Cruel on Brewer and boost on Brewer into this here. And we get 9 mana in the pool. That's pretty good. So we're going to go Burst. Pretty easily there. And I guess at this point, I kind of like the Noxious Brew here because it does prevent the poison coming in from Bandit. That's pretty cool. And I think at this point, we maybe also want to try to negate some of this poison on the granite. I forgot about the Cultivator's spell. I don't know if it's ever actually been good here, but that's something that I should remember. Shielding and repelling can be like really powerful, like obviously sometimes, right? I need to be more mindful when that is the case. Heal you. I think we can just like kill the bandit here. It's pretty tight. And then pass the turn. And we should have lethal on the snake. It'd be pretty hard to miss, I think, from this point. Yeah, there we go, folks. I think this these era cruel wands are really cool. I've never thought of like what if this is a thing. It seems neat to me. I like it a lot. Oh, I've seen Heart before too. I love Heart. Heart is so sick. Have I seen Necro? I don't think I've seen this guy before. This is like a baby Ghast, it looks like. Same art as Ghast, obviously. We have more right sides. We have target ally 3 wither mana gain. Interesting. And then we have, oh, we get to summon things. I love summoning. And then we kill it. Oh, and this is a kill an enemy with 2 or less HP. You know what? Give me the Necro, dude. I want to see how this dude freaking operates, man. I think I put this maybe here. We can de-stone that boost side. That'd be pretty cool. Although we don't have like super reliable cleansing on this team. Maybe this is a mistake. I don't know. You know what? Fuck it. We ball. Okay, Brewer's facing lethal. I would like to prevent that if possible. Reroll everything. Let's get us kind of out of this here a little bit. Okay, that's good. That's good. So we do like this into this here to kill you. Then we go like burst here. We definitely go for growth, and then we hit the sarcophagus. We could also, I'm realizing instead of bursting on Brewer, we can go and put a Noxious Brew to start chipping away at the stone HP on sarcophagus. That looks pretty good to me as well. I like that quite a bit. And then we will growth the Brewer. Null's exerted. Now it's just us really versus a single sarcophagus here. I like what I'm looking at mostly. Seems pretty good to me. I think we do this into this, right? That seems pretty easy. And then we hit you down a little bit. Now this doesn't actually save Necro, so we have to do this here. I'm pretty sure. But that's a nice spot to be in. And then I can summon my Husk. What does my Husk do? So the Husk does 1 damage to adjacent allies upon death, so when it dies, it is a bit of an issue. But he does die for 4 damage, and then I'll have some single uses as well. Pretty cool. Okay. This should help us get lethal on the sarcophagus this turn, hopefully. Oh yeah, big time, big time. Let's go. Nice job, Husk. Very cool. Diving Suit. Replace the 2 right sides of the hero below's base sides. That's pretty strong, usually. We could do something like this here. That's pretty cool. We could do this, which I think is pretty stinky. We could do this, which I think is not very good, because I think those, oh, yeah, we could do this, actually. That's kind of cool. Let's double up on the weird growth build on Brewer. Although, actually, this is bad because we're losing the mana sides on Apothecary. What about this? What about, like, kill here instead? This is kind of sick with it. I don't hate this. The problem on this team right now is that we have no vitality, so we have no way to compensate for the withering on Necro. But, like, what if we just don't give a shit? How we consider that as an option, folks? If we consider just not carrying it all and just winning. Also, the egg won't hatch. Trust me. Trust me, guys. I can tell the egg not going to hatch today. I think we do, like, this into this here. And I think ring goes nowhere, actually, which is kind of crazy. Yeah, we have no good ring plays. Bonesaw is probably pretty good on one of these two. So I'm pretty down to climb with that. I think between the two of them, it goes probably on Apothecary. I think I don't even like the Basilisk scale anymore. I don't know. I'm not fucking with it. Okay. The egg is hatching. I can't believe this. What the fuck? How could this happen? I'm gonna try to roll for the kill side instead. Nice. Easy. This game is for children. Boom. There we go. And then we hit. Burst. Kill. And we unfortunately don't have mana for Brewer here. So I think we actually reroll the Brewer in that case. What do you got, Brewer? Anything cool? Hey, that's something. That is a thing that you just rolled. That I do like. And it'll go on Wildfire here, I think. And we should be fine this combat. I am not too concerned here. Yeah, those are all pretty good rolls. Let's see how this currently plays out. You can do like this into this here. Then you can do like this into this. Noticing a slight issue though. Okay, Brewer once again kind of failing us here. I guess we'll take this, whatever, that's fine. Come on, Brewer, give me something useful. Maybe that's something, I don't know. Let's see how this shit plays out. We can do this into this maybe instead. Is that better? I don't think so. No, not really. Okay, whatever. I will just burst here and pass. And I do think it would be really hard for us not to win from this position. Yeah, there you go, folks. Bink, boom. I think the Brewer's a little underwhelming for me. With this, here's my question, right? Would this character be broken if the growth sides did not have mana cost? So they feel pretty restrictive to have to invest mana into these growth sides. It's a powerful side, but how important is it, I guess? I don't know. So Suture here, I've never seen Suture before. What do you got going on here? Target ally 2 damage cleanse for 1 mana. That's kind of cool. Tragically, though, here the thing I'm most looking for is vitality to go with the Necro here to mitigate the withering, and they are not showing me that. Heal 2, share cruel. Targets gain all your keywords this turn. Oh, that's cool. I've never seen share before. That feels like a mechanic we should use more often. That's really cool. Heal 1, mana gain cruel, not bad either. I think the Gorgon's very interesting to me. I saw this character a bunch of times, basically, right? They seem very interesting. But, I don't know if I like them. Like, the Petrify is a little bit spooky. We technically have a little bit of access to cleansing with the Brewer. You know, Marrow's also kind of cool. I mean, I'm gonna play the Marrow. This guy seems pretty sweet as well. And then we also have, it's another character that can hold, oh, then we do this goes here, by the way, now. So another character that can hold one of the rightmost replacers here. You can do like this, and that's pretty okay. We do lose the cleansing on Brewer now with this. I think that'll be fine. Okay. Let's see how this Marrow character plays. We can wither here pretty freely, I think. Oh, these are pretty low rolls here, so let's keep rolling. Now, tragically, Withers or Marrow's the one getting hit, so the self-shield, self-heal, not looking very good here, folks. But, we can go hammer into Cruel Hit, and that kills the Quartz here. And that saves Marrow, so I don't feel too bad about this. Okay, so let's do this, I guess, or whatever. Into hit. Marrow stays alive, right? Now, I think we do need to hit you down. And then we've made a bone. I think we use that mana to make a husk now, too. And that seems pretty good to me this turn. I like this line, I think. Now the husk is dying, which is not great news. I would rather he didn't die. If I had any say in the matter. But I don't think I have much say. Let's keep rolling. These are all pretty bad rolls. I'll definitely take that here. It should be pretty easy to trigger this on one of the bones, I think. Let's try again here. Okay, and the husk didn't even roll the explode himself side, which is pretty sweet. We do this into this here. I think we let the husk explode. Does this have cooldown on it? It does have cooldown, okay. Definitely put this here. That goes here too to keep you alive, right? So we have some options. I'm not really afraid. I know I think I want to do. I want to juggle the granite on that stone HP here, so I think this is worth the investment. I also get to do 1 damage off of this as well, which I didn't realize. I like this line quite a bit. That seems pretty good to me. We get 2 husks on the field now. It's going to be pretty hard for us to lose in the situation. The husks are going to start husking big time. I'll take these. I think we have lethal by a lot here. Hold on. So you hit, into hit, into hit. There we go, good. Good stuff. It's one thing I will say. I genuinely don't... listen. I don't want to even try to think how you'd do it. I don't know how you balance summons in this game. It seems like a genuine nightmare to figure out what the cost analysis is, like the risk analysis of investing your mana to summon a guy instead of holding it for defense or offense next turn, yada yada, right? It's so hard to evaluate how strong summoners are. The end. I have no real input on that. Good luck figuring it out, Textmod nerds. Lol Lamau. I will say we do seem to have a decent number of mana gain sides here. So I'm pretty okay with Nunchuck on Marrow to go with the mana gain sides that Brewer has. Should be a pretty cool combo if we can hit that together. Necro is currently facing death. We hit the combo though, so that shit is just kind of easy for a guy like me. How does... I want to see something real quick here. How does making a bone interact with this? Or making a summon, I should say specifically. Sorry, hold on. This is not power the right. I just wanted to make sure that's how it worked. Okay, sorry, hold on. I guess one thing I didn't realize too, a cool thing about right with summoners, I've never made this connection, but if you make a bunch of summons, they can then power up your right sides if you don't want to use their sides anyway. That's a connection that I've just realized now is, I think, a really cool concept. Anyway, sorry. Sorry for being a nerd. I'll just settle here to be safe here so we can kill an illusion. It seems pretty important this turn. We're going to do like this into definitely summon into this into I don't know, this here. And then Necro's getting his ass beat. Let's be honest, right? How do I keep... You know what? Persist his ass. And then we could do like a refreshing brew here. On the Necro, I think that's fine. Give him a little bit of a top off on this one. Seems okay to me. Now, the problem here with the chains plan is that we did decay this down to 0, so we only have one side that can chain. I think even with that in mind, this is still a pretty good roll. I think I'll take right here, too, in case everyone, you know, fumbles. I want to roll you for your mana gain side so we can maybe hit. I'll hold this. That seems fine as well. Okay. So we're looking at a lot of stuff here. The Spiker is doing an absurd amount of damage to our entire team, basically. I do not like that. I don't see much of a way out of it, really. I have to kill the bones here, I guess, to keep Wildfire alive. I think it's not worth trying to keep Husk alive here. Kind of obviously, right? He's sort of a lost cause on this one. We'll definitely do this here to keep Granite at that stone threshold. And then I think we just do like this into this here. Now we make another Husk. It doesn't die to the Spiker because it's not getting targeted yet. That seems pretty okay to me, honestly. He does get chipped a little bit there, unfortunately, but that's fine. Ooh, we get to do the combo now, hopefully. Let's see. Can we roll that shit? Ooh, maybe not. Maybe we cannot roll that shit, folks. Try again. Yeah, can't roll that shit today, unfortunately. So sad. So we can do this, which is kind of funny. We can make you death immune here and just go fucking in this turn. We can put this here. We could do probably this goes actually on Necro to keep you alive. And we need to kill the Slimer this turn, so I think we'll do this. I think we'll do this. I think we'll do that here. And I will listen, you know me. I love making husks. Big fan of just making so many boys. Okay. Well, this is pretty safe, I think, to me here. A lot of good rolls. We just do this into this here. Into Cruel to kill you. Yeah, there we go. Okay. Not bad. Yeah, again, I just don't know how you balance summoning. I think it's a fool's errand, basically, to even try to do it. You know what? I think we're getting to the point where this bone saw's gonna fall off here, so I'm pretty okay with smashing it. And I get this, you know what? Smelly manure on a character that has a bunch of decay sides. Kind of interesting, right? I think this is kind of, you know, a thing. Worth considering, at least. Incense, though, I mean, we can do this, I guess, as well. I don't like it, though. I think that's a bad play. Okay, what do we got here? We got Detective Pikachu. We saw Slayer last time. We have Detective Pikachu here, and we have Ritualist. These are the new characters. I've never seen these before, so let's see what's going on. Heal 1, mana gain growth. I like a lot of those keywords. Seems pretty cool. We have a heal for growth, so that's pretty cool, too. Heal all, cleanse, cleanse. This character seems just good, right? Metamorphosis. All allies replace all sides with the hero below's base sides this turn. Heal. I'm sorry, what the fuck? I don't know what this means. That's weird. Okay, Detective. Got some focus, got some copycats here. Got some vulnerable sides. They seem pretty cool. But Ritual seems a lot more exciting to me. I have no idea how we're going to utilize Metamorphosis, though. That seems crazy to me. I don't know what I'm doing with this character. But maybe it'll be wild and cool. I don't know. I don't get it. The thing that's crazy is the heal part, too. That I don't get at all, either. Why does the heal matter? I don't know. Maybe the idea is that, like, I just chain... I can, like... Let's say, for example, if these growth sides get big enough on Rituals, maybe I can go, like, mana gain, Metamorphosis, mana gain, Metamorphosis, and, like, chain it down. But I assume it doesn't copy boosts either, so I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I'm very curious to see how this plays out. We do have this diving suit to consider here as well, actually. Hold on. I think we'll move you to here, and this to here, probably. That seems better. Yeah. Yeah. Next turn, please. Ooh, AoE Poison's a little bit spooky, but we have some consistent, well, more consistent cleansing now on the team. Right, so that's not too scary. I'll take the heavy side here, I guess, whatever. We'll hold these. I get maybe something better off of these two. I'm hoping for a 2 damage side off of Wildfire here. There we go, nice. That lets us go, like, who does it matter? I guess you. The Necro's getting double targeted there, so I think getting some pressure off is good. And then we'll do, like, regen here, cleanse here. That seems pretty solid. Okay. Next turn, please. Next turn. Again, I'm so excited to see what this Ritualist character, like, does. It seems cool. You know what? We get some growth here. I'm down with that. I'm down to climb with this dude getting big for me. And I think we do something like this. And then we suck you off here because you're already, like, you know, doing pretty well. If that makes sense. Give me a husk. And I think we just hit up here. Set up Necro for maybe a harvest next turn. Okay, the husk is dying. Necro's also dying here. I will take the mana growth heal move. No one is below half HP, so we can't get a cruel to the Ritualist here, really. Not in a way that makes sense at the very least. Ooh, we can chain this as well, can't we? Yeah, that's mana gain here, so we can chain with the Marrow still. We should definitely roll down for that. Nice. Easy shit, folks. Easy shit. So we're gonna kill the bones. We planned this ahead of time here. We're gonna, I guess, do this here. This has to still hit the rotten, unfortunately. That's so weird. So it like copies what's on like the husk's bottom side then, right? That's so weird, man. When is this ever? I don't know when this is good. I don't think it's gonna be good very often. Honestly, is my gut instinct on this. It is just really cool though, so I'm down to. I think the character just baseline is strong. I think they maybe have like a. I think maybe like we're supposed to kind of treat this like Flip, and we're supposed to every once in a while see if this is maybe better to do this instead, basically, right? I can do it twice, right? Oh, you know what? So I can do it twice, but it doesn't keep changing. It's just the one time, right? It does also AoE heal for one, it looks like, as well, which is important to note. Okay, whatever. Interesting stuff. Interesting stuff here for sure. Okay, my husks are all exploding. I think we should let them go here for the most part. Wait, how big is this? That is just 3. Okay, I saw that little thing on the right side then. I thought that was maybe more pips. And it was somehow like 5 or 6 there instead. It is just 3 baseline. So if I remember correctly, you can't get brought below 1 max health, right? So if I wither here, yeah, it does not do anything different. Okay. I just wanted to make sure I knew how that interacted. Put this here, I guess. Kill you by 1,000,000. Blindfold. Is Blindfold good on any of you? Not really. It's not good on you at all here, Necro. I mean, no, it's not good on Marrow either. Too many of these characters have keywords that are both good and bad, so it blindfolding them kind of ruins them still. I mean, Wedding Rings is a pretty safe pickup for a team like this, usually. We should be pretty often able to pair here. Maybe turn 1 is a little bit hard to pair these mana growth sides. Once we get Ritualist growing a bit, it should be pretty easy. Well, we'll do this just so we can get the chain on Marrow, I think. And we'll see if we can get Wildfire to give me something a little bit more impactful. There we go, good. So the way I see this shit going down is something like this. Into Marrow, into making a husk, into sucking the husk off. Something like that looks pretty good to me. We have to hit you. And then we just do this and pass. Well, we don't pass, literally. We need to do some bursting here, I suppose. And that seems pretty good. So Wildfire is very low. We have so much healing, it shouldn't be hard to get Wildfire out of danger range. That's pretty free here. I'm going to take this so we can pair it with Ritual. Do I want to kill the husk here? I'm not sure. I am not sure. I'm like actually like trying to actively look for potential plays here with Metamorphosis. I'm not really seeing it though. Let's try again. Okay, that's pretty good. So you do this, you do pair here, and then you do the what's it called there? The chain. Looks pretty good. We keep sucking the husk off. That's easy. We stop the incoming summon here for sure. We definitely make another husk. Then we can look at doing this. That's not very good for us. Okay. So we'll just shield here. You know what? Actually, we'll probably do double burst on this bone. Oh, fuck. I mean, that's fine either way still. That's a little annoying, but whatever. That's okay, though. Okay, everyone's dying. Classic. I'll definitely take this. This should be fine. Heal to everyone looks pretty good here, too, especially because we can pair it off of, like, the heavy from Granite here. And then we roll the rest. Okay, let's see how this currently looks. We're gonna suck you dry. Heal everyone for 4. Kill the ogre. And then probably kill the bones up here to keep wildlife alive. Or wildfire alive, not wildlife. How many times have I called you wild? Like, I'm sure I've done it many times this run, and I apologize. Again, brain is genuinely leaking out of my ears as we speak. You cannot say that I'm wrong legally, despite me being very wrong most of the time when I'm talking. You have to be nice and say, "Oh, silly YouTube boy doesn't know what day of the week it is." Which does actually remind me. Oh shit, I didn't I didn't talk about it at the start of the video. I'm streaming today, by the way. It is Cock Sunday. If you know, you know. Come swing by the stream. It should be cool. Okay, we've got 2 new characters. We have Mirage, which has 5 damage fumble here. A copycat, a cantrip dodge, and a 4 damage shifter. Art by Nano. Cool. We have Queen, who has their spell the same image as Tiara. I wonder if it's some sort of like mana size gain healing or something. Heal 3, Vitality, Cleanse, cooldown. That seems like a pretty good spell, honestly. I don't hate that. What do your sides do, Queen? Heal 3 to all. Heal 2 mana gain. 1 damage lead. 1 mana lead is interesting, and then 1 shield lead. Okay. So this is sort of like it's a play on, I guess, Prince, where it's Queen and they have like a bunch of lead sides. It's pretty cool. I wonder if there's like a king character too. That'd be pretty neat. I'm gonna try the Queen out. The Queen seems pretty cool. We do lose the cool nunchuck combo we had there, but that's, you know, not a big deal. We can just put it here instead on the Ritualist, and it should be pretty good as well. Just thinking still. I don't think this goes here. That does not go there. Although we can do some stuff here. We can do like this into this now, and we can put this here, and then this here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, I'm down to clown with this. This looks pretty good to me. And then beyond that, I don't know. There's something to be said maybe about incense here, but I don't think it's that good. And I think smelling manure is pretty bad on most of these people here, like all of them, basically, right? Okay, and I think tragically I feel like we never found a good line for Basilisk Scale. Oh, this has cleanse on it though. Never mind, I lied. Hold on, one freaking second here. Everyone relax. Where does it go? I don't think I want to move this here. I think I like the pair being on Ritualist more, at least for the time being, short term. I guess we can do this here. I guess a 6 mana heal all, or a 6 pip heal all is pretty good. We can probably make that work. They are killing the granite, which I don't love. Lead on shield is pretty bad this turn. It does pair Rituals, but it's not that good. I don't think we do that. I would love to... I guess we can kill the blind that keeps Granite alive here. He's going to be pained next turn, which is very annoying. Okay, stop rolling. Please stop rolling the you bastard. That's actually so fucked up. Okay, put this, like, here, I guess. I don't know. Oh, wait, can we chain? No, this is your self-chaining. Never mind, my bad. It's going up to 8, though. Heal 8. That's crazy. Okay, whatever. We can just do this into burst here, and then we can also... That's pretty good, actually. That cleanses the incoming pain, too. I'm down with that. That works well enough for me. Okay. I like this here. You need to stop rolling the lead side, I swear. I beg of you, please. Heal 3 all is pretty good this turn. I like that. Let's roll you 2 again. That looks pretty good to me. Add Cruel. Doesn't have much value here, unfortunately. We Metamorphosis. Oh, you know what? That's not bad. It's not that good. That's not worth it. Not a terrible line. You know what? Give me a Husk. Give me a Husk in the mix. I'll use my mana proactively here for once. And get a dude on the board. Okay. This should not be too hard. So what I'm seeing here first is just something simple like this into this. And then maybe we go hit Cyclops. You can even go burst first into lethal on the Cyclops with the Cruel Wand. That seems pretty good. And then, like, heal here, heal here. And it's feeling pretty Jover to me. I don't think the Demon wins this one. Lead seems fine here. We should get a lot of lead triggers currently with the rolls we've got. 3 mana's pretty good here, too. The cleanse not really required. Okay, whatever. I guess we got it. Hit. I guess we cleanse the queen because she still has that that stone side. And we'll just do this and pass. Oh wait, can I hold on? Wait, is there? Nope, never mind. Never mind. Oh, I could have made a husk there. I'm so stupid. I need a husk on my team. No. Okay, whatever. It's fine. It's fine. We get to leave still. Thimble kind of cool with the thing here with the ballet shoes. Necromancer's Tome, but we need both items in order to enable, so it's not that good. Brimstone's pretty cool because we do have ballet shoes as well. We can opt to do that instead, which is a pretty strong play here, probably. Yeah, like here's what I'm seeing right now, which I think is pretty strong. It's just coming up to Queen and going ballet shoes into Brimstone here. And that's now a 6-pip heal mana gain side, which seems pretty strong. Let me put, you know what? Who's been like not very useful? This left side here on Wildfire. We have not used that to really any effect at all, so I think we'll put that here instead. And then I think this goes on to the Necro. So one day eventually use this to make actual mana. For real on God trust. You know what? I'll take this here. It gets rid of the stone and it prevents the incoming poison. I'm pretty down with that. Also, Granite tanking this Hydra Bite like a champ. You'd love to see it. That's a very good set of circumstances for us here. I'll hold this to be safe, and I'll roll these two for something better, hopefully. I'm gonna put this here. Same end result there either way. I'm gonna do this, and we're gonna do this because I guess why not, right? And I could make a. I'll make a husk, sure. I need to get more actual hits on board so I have a higher chance of killing the Hydra this next turn. Although I guess that mana did represent a burst anyway, so maybe that doesn't. Maybe that was actually not good. I don't know. You know, I think it was good. Never mind. Do this. Hit. Oh, we're still short. Okay. So you take these, roll, and then this as well. Roll these two for something usable here. I don't hate holding this, but I don't think we hold it. Try again. That is not as good as I was. You know what? Okay, alternate line. Kill you. Heal here. Oh, before I do that, hold on. I gotta do this. I gotta suck you dry. Do this instead. Get a bunch of heal alls there for no reason. Hit and then I guess pass. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. I suppose. Oh, I should have looked at Metamorphosis. Oh, it still takes into account the husk, even though he's dead. That's so weird. That's so peculiar. Maybe I should make another husk. You know what? Husk me. Absolutely husk me still. Okay. Hydra biting the husk. Great work, team. Well, this is actually huge. So this goes like here. This goes here. Oh yeah, it's so Jover, man. Hit. You get the retreat, right? Or we're pretty close at least. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. Nice. Good work, team. Great job. We have dude Drake, the rapper. He's got 3 damage, single-use horde cruel sides. Okay. Interesting. He's got some damage to alls. He's got poison descend sides. Weird. We have Gale, who's got a 2 damage flurry side, a bunch of cantrips as well, and then damage to all. I will say Gale, to me, looks pretty cool. I'm kind of fucking with this guy's design. I'm down to play this dude. He looks pretty cool. And I think I just maybe take away that Caltrop and put in a shield. I know it reduces the ability to flurry. I think that's an acceptable loss here for us. I think we can manage without it. I will say we are losing the queen here today. Tragic. Although in theory we could use the vitality heal from Blessing to get enough HP to make Tarantus flee. That'll take hours. No, thank you. I'd rather not. So, yeah. Well, you know what we can do as well, actually? I like Kilt over here a lot. I'm looking at it more. More rerolling on the Gale seems pretty strong. I like that quite a bit. And then... I'm just thinking... Who's got the battle issues? Is Queen right now? Yeah, that's fine. Okay. You could do like this, but I like the execute side on Necro. It's usually pretty easy to set up in my experience so far, so yeah. I don't think we play the Necromancer's Tome. Despite having the Necromancer on our dang-ass team here. I think it's a bit of a bait, unfortunately. And what's his name does not want to hit his reroll signs at all here. What the heck, man? There he goes. Okay. Well. Queen is getting very poisoned today, folks. Here's the thing. It doesn't matter, you know, 5 or 3 health here in red health. Doesn't matter too much, I don't think. Shouldn't make a difference much either way. I think I'll put this here to reduce the incoming poison as well. And that's pretty good. Then we'll growth. Whatever, doesn't really matter too much here. I will put this onto Necro. Damage to all and pass. It looks pretty good to me. That blessing spell seems, to me at least, seems pretty crazy strong. It's like a more flexible mini liquor. It's obviously heal 3 instead of heal 10. But for 2 mana, you get vitality out of it as well. So even if you're full HP, you're getting value still, which I think is secretly a pretty strong part of the effect. So something that matters here, right, with this Queen side is that you need specifically mana sides. Mana gain does not get boosted by lead. So for Ritualist here, these sides, as far as I can tell, I think do not get boosted by the lead here. Necro's Ritual side gets boosted, but these mana gain Wither sides also don't get boosted. So I think this is kind of a bait for me. I think the lead was secretly not that good. So, I mean, we're here already too late, right? But still. Something to keep in mind. I think that is, we've been slightly bamboozled today. I will take this and I'll take this here. That looks pretty good to me. Reroll these two. Hopefully I can get like a growth or a mana gain side on Ritualist here. I'll take this actually this turn. That looks pretty good. Yeah, that's also pretty good. So we're going to do like a hit here. Necro to mana them. Then hit into heavy hit. Put this here. And then just pass the turn. Not too shabby. Not too shabby, folks. There's a lot of spiders on the board, which is kind of concerning. But like I said before, granted, right? It does not matter. The difference between 5 and 3 there is pretty minimal because it's usually going to be like just like a big hit coming in there anyway. I like this to kill both those spiders down there. We can go burst into kill here too, so I guess that's fine. And the heal's actually, the heal also been pretty good too. You get a lot of great rolls this turn, honestly. I don't know what I'm looking for exactly. Is this a mana gain side? It is mana gain, so we can pair it with Ritualist. That's important to note. We do this into this. Put this like here. And then we just go like heavy hit. Kill all of you guys. I wonder if the secret here is actually, you know what? Maybe the secret against Horrendous is to get you to retreat by just having so many husks that our max HP is too high. Hold on. Maybe this is actually more feasible than I realized. Put this here, pass the turn. We can gain 5 max HP per turn pretty consistently. No, I don't. You know what? I don't want to do it. I thought about it. It is doable. I don't want to do it though. I'd rather just risk us losing the run by not having Queen at full HP for next fight. That's, I think, where I'm at in my life right now. I'll definitely take this. That's a very good roll. Gale, give me... I mean, either of your sides are really strong this turn. This sets up the Necro, which sets up the Ritualist, which is very good. We have enough mana here. Oh, actually, we had the pair already with Queen. I'm just realizing that too. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Good stuff, folks. Good stuff. Sapphire Ring looking, I mean, pretty good on Necro here. This is a +1 all. Yeah, sure. Why not? Could go Mirror Mask. Maybe they're doing something cool, but I don't want to try to figure out how to do that. Ooh, but this now requires 3 or less HP. Oh, it's you know what? I thought it was exactly 2. It is 2 or less. I'm kind of stupid. That's my bad, folks. I don't know if that's actually ever mattered at any point this run, but that is an important distinction to make. Okay, I'm liking how that looks here. Hoping to get the flurry side finally on Gale here. Would be nice to see it. Nice, that kills the zombie. Very cool. Okay. We do this. And then I don't think this... I guess I can go... Technically, I should do this first. Hit here. Into this, into this. There you go. That looks pretty good. And then I make a husk, and then I suck the husk dry. And then I guess just burst a couple times and pass the turn. Seems like this is a pretty good line. I could be wrong, I don't know, but this looks pretty strong to me. 1 damage to all is pretty good here too. Let's just see how this currently looks. If we do like this, we can do AoE actually hit here into the thing hitting there. That's pretty good. And then we can kill you. Burst. There you go. Okay, good. Pretty easy fight. I gotta see. I don't have to, but I want to see new characters. And Sorcerer would obviously be insanely strong on this team, with the Gale rerolling us so much here. But I want to see new characters. So Armor, not Armorer. Armor has some exert sides here. 6 damage exert, which is pretty hefty. 2 damage. Wait, these are 2 damage sides. These are damage pristine sides here. 3 damage engage, and then has 2 armor and poison immunity. Oh, this is art by I don't remember how to say his name, but this is like one of the main art guys for the actual game. I assume this is maybe some of his unused art, right? Probably. I don't know if it's Ayum. Whatever. I don't know, man. I apologize for not being wiser about this. I'm taking the armor character though. He's immune to poison. He only has 6 max HP, so we gotta protect him. And you know what? Here, have this, buddy. That should be pretty cool on you. Now, is the 2 armor every turn? Is this like a ghost shield or whatever? That's what, or is it just like a one? Is it a double anchor type deal? How does that work? That's important to note. I think I will. Well, I could do this too. Actually, get more. Oh, no, I don't want that. I don't want that. Never mind. Stinky. We do this. I don't know how much more reroll support I need for Gale. And we've already skipped Sorcerer now too, so we probably won't see it again. I think we just play the Pristine here for more damage. That seems fine. Okay. Queen and Ritualist are both dying this turn, which I don't love. But this is a mana gain side, so we can pair this with the thing here. We also can just hold the shield here. It's not bad this turn. And you know what? I will say lead shield also not bad with armor or pairing. That should be fine here as well, I think. So here's how I see this going down right now, right? I can see like this here. This is fine. You can go like boom, boom. I guess I just wither. I don't want to wither. I mean, I guess actually withering armor is fine because he still has the. Oh, so the armor is reduced damage. So this is like double null, actually. Shit, never mind. I don't want to reduce your health. I'll reduce Gale's health. He's fine. Who gives a shit about him? He's chilling. So if I do this, oh, you still take damage from the Banshee Whale, though, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. That's okay. I like this line too. I'll do, I guess, this. Doesn't matter too much to me. We got a Husk on the board. The Husk has been killed by the Banshee, who gives a shit? That's not a big deal. I will say the heal all is looking pretty good here, honestly. I need to do something about this Hydra. I should have kept the stick here. There we go. Good. Okay. That's a very good roll for us. I think we'll be fine. Okay. So what I'm seeing here is like maybe this into this. And then you go hit. Hit. There we go. Good. Okay, perfect. Cool stuff, team. Great job. Keep up the good work. I think Wax Seal is GG for Gale. I believe that gives us a pretty easy infinite. And then technically we can just keep rerolling until we hit the flurry side for a lethal on a boss. So let's do that. That seems pretty fun. Let's get the one-man glass cannon infinite here, right? That is pretty cool. I think at this point we probably do this then to give us a little bit more redundancy. Not that it matters too much. That seems pretty strong to me. Okay, armor is taking a lot of hits here this turn, folks. They do seem to hate him for what he believes in. Now, the problem is that I can do these rolls here. The problem with the Gale Infinite is that you only kill one enemy on the board. So I think I'll actually do this, and we'll go, like, hit on armor, and then hit on Caw, and then the armor is safe. I need to keep the Ritualist alive from the Fanatic, and none of these rolls do that, so let's keep rolling. I guess it's kind of close. Let's try again. Huh. This is an issue. We could do... I think we're losing the Ritualist here. This doesn't have range, right? No, it does not have range on it. Okay. Although, wait a second. Hold on. If I do, like, this... What if I do probably this first? Hit here. Hit. Hit. I can kill you, and then it's actually pretty easy to keep armor alive from this position. Yeah. That's fine. If I do this, actually. You know what's really cool here, actually? The Blessing is so strong on armor, because armor utilizes the HP so much more efficiently by having the reduced damage per hit. That seems really strong to me. Very cool stuff. Okay, a lot of damage coming in here, but we should not have too much trouble with it. Yeah, we're looking pretty good on this one. And we have infinite rerolls now. I'll definitely take those. Those are pretty good. You know what I forgot about having infinite rerolls? We can just get whatever we want in the other characters. Like, we have basically our pick of whatever rolls we want. And that is a pretty good thing to have access to, I guess. Whatever, this is fine. And I don't know if I'm looking for... Let's see how far he looks here. If I just do this... We're being a little lazy. But we are... Yeah, we have lethal. There we go, good. Good stuff. Ooh, okay. So... I saw Abjurer last time. He was pretty strong. Eldritch. What do you got going on here, Eldritch? You've got add double use to a target side this turn. That's pretty cool. You've got some 1 mana sides. Group growth. Interesting. You've got target ally 2 mana gain pain share. Hold on. So, if I'm understanding this correctly, you add mana gain to an ally's side. You take 2 damage for doing this, and then the ally also gets pain on their side. I mean, I don't know if that's worth a whole side, but whatever. We obviously have 2 bone cantrips here, but we have a secret play for that. And what is your spell? Omen. 1 damage, vulnerable, weak, and cruel. I like that a lot here. That should be pretty good for this fight. I'm going to take the Eldritch here, and I have a plan. If you didn't realize what the plan was, I don't blame you. Although, oh, wait, no, we're good, we're good. I was going to say we have the diving suit here, but now the diving suit is here. There we go, that looks pretty nice. And again, Gale should pretty realistically just be able to kind of guarantee one-shot the Hexia this turn. So beyond that, things don't matter too much. We can get really unlucky, obviously, and then not get there. But it should be pretty doable. I'll take this here too, actually. Oh, so you also, I'm realizing, so okay, I get the premise now. I'm realizing now that when you apply the mana gain to someone else, you're also gaining 3 mana as well. That's actually pretty cool. I get the premise now. I understand the point. That's pretty cool. This goes here. I guess we could Basilisk scale here. I don't think it matters too much, though. Like I said before, armor is a good target for it, I guess, but it doesn't make much sense to focus on armor here because, again, Gale's job is to kill Hexia, and then armor's job is to probably kill imps. So the difference between 6 and 9 won't matter too much here. And then that's a bit of a bait. Okay, Gale, please give me the rerolls so we can win the fight. Okay. Don't love that for our first roll. And that should be GG, I think. I guess maybe we can still whiff here, but we're doing really well roll-wise. Yeah, we'll take that, sure. And it should be again, like the break point is like you want to call it probably like 6.5 pips worth of rerolling, right? We have 9 pips of reroll on this one character, right? So once you hit the 7 or more threshold, and you get a couple under your belt, you are pretty much guaranteed to go infinite. I don't know the exact math on it. Of course, obviously, you could just roll 15 in a row here of the wrong sides. It always could happen. But the odds are incredibly low of us missing from this point. We have right now 13, not enough. Let's keep going. Basically, the point though is that we're pretty determinately infinite now. It would be like an actual. I would maybe uninstall the game forever if we somehow rolled enough misses here to not get the win. The odds are so low though, right? So we're cool. Okay. Hello. Nice. There we go. Thank you. To make this go faster, we do need to roll the reroll sides, all right? Every time we roll a non-reroll, it is not helping us make the flurry stronger. Where are we at right now? Hold on. 22. Getting close. You know, if we want to be impatient, we can just do this now. And then, yeah, there we go. What does this do again? Neat, whatever. Okay, cool. Fight's over. Hey. Cool run. I liked a lot of these designs. I will say, or I said it before, right? I don't think it's a good idea to, I guess, rank the text mods. Because who am I to say what's better or worse? I will say I think this one kind of flies under the radar. A lot, like I think Ivy did a very cool job making a lot of cool designs, and I liked pretty much every new character that I saw, which is cool. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed the video, and we'll be back probably tomorrow with more text mod stuff, or maybe we'll be back to normal. I don't know, or to hard mode runs. I guess I don't know. We'll see. But have a good one. Goodbye.